Okay, get in bed, and I'll start telling the story. All the way cozy. Tell me when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Aaron's not ready. He still has to mess with his blankets.
No, I'm ready.
Now he's ready. Okay. Link was chasing some naughty guys on his horse, and the sun was coming up. He was fighting them all night long, and he was riding very fast on his horse.
He should see. He should get on it with his lantern. Oh, if he was
With his
riding
lantern?
all night long, that means there would be 100 bad guys.
There was a lot of bad guys, and he got most of them, except there was one that he couldn't catch.
Why?
He was too fast.
Who was it?
And every time Link got close and got his sword out, the guy would even faster. It was a guy with a big sword and shield. And Link was frustrated. And so he stopped. And then the other guy stopped. Then the guy started chasing Link. But Link turned around and said, I'm not going to chase away. I'm going to chase him. So they were running both at each other on their horses. Faster and faster. And they were getting so close, and Link took out his sword and jumped. And then the other guy jumped too, and they were both in the air going to each other, and they hit swords. And Link hit the other guy's sword so hard that his sword broke, and Link and the guy fell to the ground. Link's sword was still okay, but the other sword was broken. And the guy said, No, don't hurt me. If you don't hurt me, I will give you something special.
Did he really mean that?
Mm-hmm. Link says, okay, what is it? Says it's a special potion. Show me, said Link. And the guy looked at Link and opened his bag. Stuck his big, strong hand down inside his bag, and he can hear lots of things moving around. And then he grabbed it, and he pulled it out, and it was a shiny purple bottle with purple, looked like juice inside, like grape juice, with a plug on the top to keep it in. Link said, what is that? He says, oh, it's a special magic potion. What will it do to me? Said Link. And the guy said, well, it'll do special things to special people. Are you a special person, Link? Link thought about it and said, yeah. Said, okay. I don't know what it'll do, because it does different things on everybody. It's different for everybody, he said. Well, will it hurt me? I don't know, said the guy. It's magic. It will do whatever it wants. So Link took it and put it in his bag, and the guy waved, and he rode away into the trees. So Link ran back home on his horse, tied his horse up on the tree, jumped off the horse and walked up to his door and pushed it open and closed it and locked it. It was about lunchtime now, so Link sat down at his table and put his bag on the table, and there was crackers and cheese. Link loved crackers and cheese. And he sat down at his wooden table, and the sun was coming in, and he cut some cheese, and he ate the crackers. And then he looked back at his bag, and he remembered the potion that was in there. I'm a little thirsty, and that looked like grape juice, said Link. I wonder if it tastes like grape juice. Should he drink a little bit of it?
Yes.
Oh, that's what he thought. But I wonder what would happen. I'll just have a little sip. A little sip wouldn't hurt. So he opened it up and just took a tiny sip. It does taste like grape juice. A little bit. And he closed it back up, and he waited for something to happen. And he waited, and he felt a weird tickle in his stomach. Then the tickle went to his arms and legs and head, and his whole body tickled. And then he started shaking, and then his clothes started to feel really tiny, and his house was shrinking. He was getting bigger and bigger to the ceiling. His house wasn't shrinking, and his clothes weren't getting tiny. He was getting big. He got so big he almost broke through the roof of his house. Whoa! When am I going to stop growing? And he was squished in his house. He couldn't even move.
Well, and how come he didn't bend down?
He is bent down. He's all squished. like if you got in a tiny, tiny box. That's how squished he was in his house. Oh no, what am I going to do? If I move my arm, I'll break the wall down. What am I going to do? I'm stuck. Just then, he heard somebody. Hey, Link!
In his house?
No, it was outside. And Link said, what? And when he spoke out loud, it shook all the ground. And he said, what is that? It's me, Link. And it shook everything. Why do you sound like a monster? Said the kid. I am a monster. I'm huge. You're huge, said the kid. Yeah, look at me. And the kid opened the door and just saw one big toe. It blocked even the door. Ah! There's a big toe. I know it's my big toe. I'm stuck. Help me, said Link.
What should he do?
What can I do? I don't know what you could do. Go ask somebody for help. I'll go ask the old man, said the kid. And he ran away.
What old man?
The old man who gave him the sword.
Oh.
And he went to the old man, and Link was waiting there, and it looked like forever. And the little kid came back with the old man. And the old man laughed. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Link, did you drink that purple juice? Yeah, said Link. Oh, I knew it. It was the purple juice, said the old man. What do I do? Said Link. I don't want to be huge. Well?
He should get littler. He should drink some water to get littler.
Yeah, that's what it was. Aaron guessed it.
But
the old...
too tiny that he would
Yeah. The old man said, all you need to do is drink some water to get littler. Yeah. That's it? But I don't have any water. I can't even move. All right, we'll get you some water.
Well, that would be
so they went to Link's neighbor's house and got some water. And in a special canteen, that's what you put water in. It holds water. And the old man told the kid, now you climb up the outside of Link's house to the top upstairs window and open it up, and maybe you can see his face. So the little boy climbed up with the water all the way to the top window and opened up, and sure enough, there was big Link's face smashed up against it. Hi, said Link. Are you going to give me the water? Uh-huh, open up. So the little boy gave Link the drink. And right away, choo, Link shrunk right back down. I got to put on new clothes. I ripped up all my clothes getting big. So Link ran and got on new clothes and thought, wow, that's a scary drink, that juice is.
Did the guy not know that would happen?
Which guy?
The guy who gave him the potion.
No, it does something different to everybody. The guy didn't know what it would do to Link. If somebody else drank it, it might do something different to them.
How come Link couldn't drink it again?
Yeah, Link still had some left. So he got all dressed and he went outstairs and told me, old man, thank you so much for helping me. Oh, no problem, Link. That was sure funny seeing you so big. Yeah, and I was scared too, said Link. But not too scared. And then he thanked the little boy too. Thank you, little boy, for helping me. Sure thing, said the little boy. And I'd like to come along with you today if you're going to do some fun things. Sure, you can come with me. But just then the little boy's mom came running up. Link, Link! The most terrible things happened. What? Said Link. Princess Zelda! She's been kidnapped by Ganon! Where is he? He took her. I don't know where they went. They were on a big thing that flew in the air. And it looked like a bird, but it was very scary looking. Oh.
What did it look like?
He asked what it looked like, and she said it looked almost like a dragon with a funny head, almost like a bat and a dragon and a bird, but it was all black.
Why?
Well, said Link, I don't know what to do. If nobody knows where they went, well, it just happened, Link, it just happened. They're still flying away. They're still flying away, but I can't see. Yeah, because all the trees were blocking. If only I could see over all the trees. So Link got his horse, and he says, we need to go to the top of the highest hill so we can see if we can find out where they're flying to. So he got his horse.
Mountain.
Yeah, we're the highest
I
mountain.
like Black Gorgeous better. Any highest mountain because every single mountain is taller than any tree.
Right. So Link got on his horse, and he told the little boy, I'll come back and we'll do things later. Right now I have to save the princess. And he got on his horse, and he rode off as fast as he could. And it took a while, but he got up to the top of the hill, and he stood on top of his horse so he was even a bit higher. And there he saw just a tiny speck. Ganon was so far away. And he went onto a special castle on the side of the biggest mountain. It was a volcano mountain. That's where they are.
In the volcano?
Not in the volcano. There's a castle on the side of the volcano. He said, come on, horse.
But then the volcano...
They don't always explode. Volcanoes don't always explode. So they rode, and it took a long time. And all the way there, bad guys would come out on the path and try to stop him. And he'd have to get off his horse and fight him. And then get back on and go again. And then somebody else would jump out and try to stop him. 3 guys came out of the tree and landed right in front of him, but he got out his shield and he knocked him off. And then somebody else came and shot an arrow at him that was on fire, and he blocked it with his shield. But it was his wood shield, and it burned. But that's okay, because he had his metal shield, and he got that out. And then lots more guys shot fire arrows at him, and he blocked them all. And then he had to go across this bridge. It was a very shaky wood bridge, and in the middle was a big, strong bad guy. Oh no, we gotta pass this guy. How do we do it? It was the guy with the big, big bell.
Oh, you mean on the little link? And when they see you, they go, with their thing. Oh. Yeah.
So, but he didn't want to throw his fire down because Link and him were on a wooden bridge, and if he threw his fire down, it would burn the whole bridge.
And that guy didn't want to fall.
So how did he beat him?
He should stab his sword in his head.
Stabbed his sword in his head?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like Ganon.
Yeah.
Like
He got off his horse, he ran, and he jumped in the air and chop right on the guy's. And the guy went. And Link got.
Heart container?
A heart container. So he had full hearts.
There's not heart container always.
But this time he got one. And so he had full heart. And he took some arrows too. Let's go! And they finally got to Ganon's castle. And he can hear Zelda screaming inside.
Why?
Off of me, Ganon! Leave me alone!
That was a baby Zelda.
That was a baby Zelda?
Yeah.
I don't know how to talk like that. Get away from me, Ganon! And he said, ha 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 ha. You're my prisoner, Zelda. I'll never let you go. And when Link comes, I got a nasty little surprise for him.
What was it?
What was the surprise?
What was it?
It was a cake right at the door. And Link came up right there. And it was dark inside Ganon's place because he only had a couple candles. And Link knew that they were inside because he could hear Zelda, no, Link! Turn around! It's a trap! But just then Link walked in and the gate closed behind him. So he couldn't leave. And then he ran to Ganon and a gate closed in front. And he looked around. He was in a cage. And Ganon laughed again. Oh, no. What could Link do?
He should have put a bomb. Put a bomb.
He didn't have any bombs, just arrows.
Was there anything to...
No. He had no...
He should get a treasure. Is there anything inside the trap?
Nothing inside the trap. Just Link
He should...
and his bag.
from his bag.
He should get some.
He should drink the potion. And then something might happen to him.
Should he drink the potion again?
Yeah, he might grow again, and then he might break the potion again. Ganon might get scared again like that last time where Link changes into a silly dragon.
Yeah, that was a good idea, and Link tried that. He opened up his bag, and Ganon just laughed. Says, "You're too weak. You can't. No, nothing you do will break this cage." And he laughed and laughed. "You're mine now, Link." And then Link just smiled, and he took out his potion, and he drank almost all of it in the bottle back in his bag and put the bag. And Link just stood there and smiled. "What are you gonna do? Just stand there and smile?" said Ganon. "I guess you know you're defeated, Link, and there's nothing you could do. That's why you're just standing there."
He should change into something.
Well, he's waiting for the tickle. Just then, he felt the tickle in his stomach. And the tickle got bigger and went to his arms and legs. And do you know what's going to happen to Link?
Yeah.
He got big. And last time he got big, it was just because he took a sip. This time he took a big drink. And he grew.
Big castle.
Bigger than the biggest giant. So
And Ganon,
big that everybody could see. He was almost as big as the mountain.
Even the earth.
And every time Link said, "Are you afraid now, Ganon?" And it shook everything. And Ganon was so scared. Because Link's toe was as big as this room. Just a toe. So all Link had to do was pick up his and step on Ganon if that's what he wanted to do.
He should do a giant stab on him.
But Link said, "All right, Ganon, I'm going to take you and I'm going to put you on an island way out in the ocean and you're going to be stuck there. So you can't bug me and Zelda anymore."
What about in the water?
So he reached down his huge hand.
Put him in a shark.
He reached his huge hand down and he went to grab Ganon, but Ganon ran between his fingers. And Ganon ran to Link's bag. "What are you doing?" said Link. And Ganon took the potion and he drank the purple juice. And Link couldn't see him because Ganon was pretty small. Ganon went behind and he turned around and there was Ganon. And Ganon started feeling tickled. And then Ganon grew really fast too, but when he grew, he went up, up, up in the sky, even bigger than Link, and then laughed, "Ha ha ha," and started shaking, and then shrunk down and turned into a kitty. And then Link took a sip of water from the lake. There was a lake over there, and he dipped his hand in, took a sip, and Link shrunk down too. And there was Ganon, just a little cat. And Ganon was very scared, and Ganon didn't know that he just had to drink water. And Link didn't tell him. Funny. So Link said, "All right, Ganon, you get away from here now. Zelda and I are going to go back home." And Ganon ran away very scared. And then his dogs, Ganon had dogs, and they started chasing.
Because dogs like to chase cats.
Yeah, and Ganon ran away.
Dogs like to fight with dogs too.
Yeah, and they were Ganon's dogs, and they didn't know it was Ganon. And Ganon ran away saying, "I'll get you, Link, I'll get you." And Link and Zelda just laughed, and they got on his horse and went home and told everybody what happened. The end.